I mean, as much as I like Calo Nord's power armor, totally not putting, not gonna. Plus, I think I need to upgrade Jolee's crap there. I don't think his lightsabers have anything on them. Oh, what's going on here?
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin? Davin Coatress?
Jolee? Jolee Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah. I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see. What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my Wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along. I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Well, I'm sure I can swing by there. Oh. I didn't realize that they like stacked. Okay, I gave him a green. He's got the green one, yep. Running out of crystals. Oh yeah, looking like a badass. Alright, let's go to Manan and save Jolee's friend there. They love me in Manan. Oh Jesus! falling over me. This thing does not turn on a dime. Where is it? Ah, it's the sun! I wish you got, like, XP for doing that. Right? I guess if you were strapped for cash, you could sell all your stuff. And then, like the security spikes and the computer parts and that kind of stuff, you could just, you know, talk to your companions, get them back, that kind of thing. Now they're probably... Oh, that's probably what the prison guard thing is. Here in Manon. Your character is a giant? He's normal male size. I mean, you know, he's probably pretty, you know, ripped for a human being, though. I mean, he is a master Jedi, so. Oh crap, Jolee, where you at? What are you doing? If you get stuck.
Yes?
Okay, that's Alora. Oh, there she is.
Jolee, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolee. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolee. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Or my name isn't Genja Simsar. It's okay, the Selkath love me. I saved their people. And didn't murder their giant godfish.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
Oh, Sunry's in the hotel murder? Oh!
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Okay. Let's go solve a murder! Okay. You have spoken to the judges in the court, and they have consented to appoint you an arbiter to defend the client. The hotel and a Rodian who's staying in the next room. The other, Ferrith Me, a gambler who is also staying nearby. I never trust a Rodian, and never trust a gambler, so I'm not about to listen to that. Oh, I can't, like...
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Well, that guy's just, you know, a ray of sunshine.
Jolee, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Summary. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolee? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Go ahead, ask. How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure. Go. Well, I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. When I turned Alessa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alessa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you! Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene?
Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my Arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Nope, I think that's...
Very well. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the Warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Okay. Let's go talk to some of the witnesses. Which is not in this part. Right? Yeah, this is the right way. I always get lost in Manon. Manon. Do, 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 do. I'll check out the hotel first, then the Sith base. Yeah, it's up here. Okay, good. A lot of droids on Manon. You think for fish people they wouldn't have so many droids.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too. The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court. No. No way I'm lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic...
This sounds like a fishy thing to do.
No. No. No.
I see you are more interested in winning than trying to...
Now, was there... Well... You were the one defending... Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on. There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know? Well...
Kind of feel bad for bribing now. Ooh, footlocker. Get my 200 credits back.
You with the Cellcath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me? Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh, well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Well, one time, I saw Alasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Good enough for me. Out of my way, Juhani. Container's empty, so I'm guessing that was the one they were murdered in.
Chiki kun salkat, John amulira ton glupor kimba no kun yeklor. Glupor ton hit wanaji salkat agi inko tune glupor mulira, chuna mulira, tonk glupor kipa. Glupor yon tung chiwi ita, bola un chikne mulira glupor, kon muli slimo pui wanga kun visking. Grupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Grupor nibo jimata wipun nage. Tong abag sun sham u grupor ninong. Grupor tong hit wamaji salkat ag inko tune tong. Grupor picha ge borang turang. Grupor wanki yuma batmalyo no wish. Grupor no una panta. Mulira kong.
This guy totally did something.
Kun mulira slimo poi wanga kun makachisa glupor. Tong abag sintshang glupor ni nong kili. Glupor chiwa aita kan kicha na selkat. Glupor nibo mulira glupo ni sit. Glupor sha. Glupor pampa ki mulira kun king. Glupor chachopa si chawa wish kun kun. Glupor tong itselkat wama jiko na. Glupor ag inkotune. Glupor no molira, chuna molira, tongpa no glupor chachopa, glupor bagwa shank konti machid Tong itwamaji, human act glupor.
Alright, sounds like I got a pretty compelling argument so far. Let's go to the Sith embassy first.
You, Jedi, I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface. Let us just say that I'm an interested party, and that I have concerns. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Alassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
You're talking crazy.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic. Likely in their embassies. No, of course not. You would have to be... Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Now I gotta go to both embassies? Jesus Christ, got me running all over town. So much for, you know, finishing up Korban. No. Probably gotta talk to Op and Roland, yeah. Roland, that was his name.
Greetings once again. I trust you have been discreet concerning the events at Rackard Rift. Should the Selkath obtain proof of what occurred down there, truth... I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic. Who else? Sunry's conviction will be a blow to Republic-Selkath relations. Who would benefit from this other than the Sith? If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else? Then I shall wish you good...
You wouldn't just tell me to go check out the Republic if there wasn't more, you know.
If you got a problem, go talk to our diplomatic representative. Don't bother me with it.
You feel a woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls the blaster, and shoots her in the back. Oh shit! Sunry did murder Alessa. Okay. Well, that solves that case. Fucking video footage. Huh. Well, let's see what the Sith embassy... Maybe the footage which is doctored or something. Party, where are you?
Yes?
Sure.
Yes?
What?
It's where you guys get stuck all the time. I should be able to go to the next area without them, and then they just load next to me. Where was their computer terminal? No. There it is. I wonder what's in the Sith base that I can collect then. Eh. Doesn't really seem to be a lead, though. I'll talk to Alora's wife and let him... Laura, and ask her about her husband cheating on him. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What is it?
What do you mean, what is it? Get your ass moving.
Sure.
No! What are you doing? My AI is retarded. I think my webcam froze. Yep, it did. That's weird. Okay. I'll better know.
What?
Oh, God damn, I wish this place wasn't so fucking big. Why can't it be like Yavin, where it's just like one door?
Your wish?
Honestly, forgot I could do this. How long does this burst of speed last? A while, apparently. Oh yeah, Lord.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please. What? Don't.
Now, Alora. We're not here to pass judgment, my dear. We do need to know everything if we're here to help, yes?
Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Loved. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood. That was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence. This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. The man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Yeah.
What?
He totally did this. Should probably talk to him.
Jolee! Coming to check in on an old man?
Soon, old friend.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. It was going well, too. But let's look at the fact. Alasa, with my war injuries, I'll be anything. Very, once you...
Alright, let's go to trial. Are you deaf, Flipperhead? There's unrefutable proof that he killed her. I feel bad, but, you know, that's... He did kill her.
Sorry, Sunray. And Alora, there's nothing more we can do.
Oh, Sunray, no!
He actually killed her, so... I feel bad, but that's what happened.
Got something on your mind? What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen
Desert
Sunray for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunray I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. I don't expect much these days. Got something on you. You did what was necessary. Sunray was guilty. As sad as that fact makes me. Justice had to be done. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith, or that he was once a hero. I only wish that my old friend hadn't done it. But that's the thing about wishes. They don't come true. And now Sunray's dead, which is a shame. He was a good man, you know, once. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches. Got something on... Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older. Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
But you've already said so much. I'm curious.
I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. No staring at the old man. That's what the sign says, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history. Probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact. Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolee Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career. Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait.
Attaboy.
I found myself a
ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade. Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days, and with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have. Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use. Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
Thank you for the follow. What's the what do I call you? Deserple? Deserple?
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day well, that was the day I met my wife. You know another way to get a wife? But yes, that's when I met her. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
Poor Jolee. What time is it? 12:40. Okay. I got time then. Oh man, I'm cold though. Desert people? PL? Desert PL?
There she is. Get her, men. But remember, don't kill her.
Oh, you want to go, Zor? I'll let Juhani go after Zor.
For the Republic!
You seem to have defeated me, get there, worm. But I'll have the last laugh in the end.
What do you mean?
You may have killed me today, but I had the pleasure of killing off your species. Not everyone who fought alongside the Mandalorians did it for their stupid concept of honor. Some of us just did it for the pleasure. The pleasure of seeing your world burn.
What a dick.
You animal! You wretch!
But I'm beyond your petty vengeance now, girl. You can never have your revenge.
I will not give him the satisfaction of seeing me give in to the dark side.
Worm, I killed your people on Kather in the sky. On the ground. In their homes. I hunted them down like the animals they were. Just to see them burn. But the treacherous beasts fought back and left me with injuries that meant I could never fight again. Or so they thought.
No, I will not give in to him.
I ended up in the lower city of Taris, and what did I find? A few of those stinking beasts living there. The male was easy enough to best, but the females proved elusive. I didn't know what happened to them after I killed the male. Until I saw this cursed woman on the auction block. But then the Jedi came and ruined everything before I could have my revenge.
You killed my father. You killed my people. You treat us like animals. You deserve to die.
You got this. Hey, Jelda.
Give in and embrace your hate. You are no better nothing.
I... Help me, please. Do not let me give into my anger again.
Your kind always were weak-minded.
No, I will not do this. He may die, but it will not be out of my vengeance.
You coward. You weak.
Death rattle. Really, no light side points for that? It just prevented someone from going to the dark side. You're welcome.
That man was a beast, a monster. I am glad that the galaxy is now rid of him so he may not harm others again. I do regret, though, that he did not die by my hand.
Oh, thank you, Jalda, for the follow there.
I know, but must I always fear the lure of the dark side? It was for the best. I am glad that you stood by my side during this. We should continue our journeys now. No reason for staying here for this.
Can I loot him? Oh, he's got a couple med packs on him. I guess that's something. Okay. I do have time before work to go to Korriban and, you know, do a little bit more exploring there. Yeah, blind playthrough means that I've never played this before. So, you know, I still haven't beaten it. So, you know. Though they have already gotten to the twist in the story, which was pretty nuts. Yes. Light side playthrough. Why did I exit the ship? Just spaced there for a minute. Light side playthrough, yes. I'm pretty heavily on the light side there. I find it easier to do what is right than, you know, just go around murdering people. So you don't know anything, don't worry. I'm not telling anything. Well,